You have to understand. So how your brain is not in your control. How to do? Suppose one major drawback is there with us. Major drawback. What is a major drawback is that I will tell you. You are not learning in class. What you have learned, what we have learned over the years, how to pass. I will tell always taking class. I will start purposefully one non-syllabus topic or deleted topic. Unanimously all will shout, this is deleted. Okay? Unanimously everybody will tell, because your mind is telling you how to pass. How to pass the exam. You have not learned. You are knowing the mechanism. What mechanism you are knowing? For example, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. That you are learned. That you have learned. But other things, nothing you have learned. What you have carried for 11th, nothing else than the addition, subtraction, multiplication. Can you tell one skill? No. Why that comes? Because you are knowing that you have learned the mechanism of passing exam, getting by the exam. That's why IIT question you are unable to solve. Nothing is inside. Okay? Nothing comes. You see an IIT question, you will not answer. Why you have not learned anything? Why it is that it is happening? Because it is in you. No, 40 years of IIT question they will never repeat. They will ask from concept. Addition mechanism. Have you learned 11 plus 11? 1 plus 1, 2. Addition mechanism you are knowing. One abstract concept of addition you are learning. I am right or not? So that abstract concept you are not learning, you cannot face IIT or NEET question or any real competitive exam. You can pass Karnataka competitive exam, but you can never pass IIT or JEE. Why? You have not learned. You are getting by. You should understand the difference between what you have learned in so far in CBSE classes, how to pass the exam. I have to give term 1, I have to give term 2. This many questions will come. This portion is there, this portion is not there. This is the most favored question, this is the asked question. That only you are, this is important. That I have to practice. That only you are doing. Nothing else you are doing. Then how you will attempt a IIT exam, JEE exam or NEET is world 13th exam. World ka ranking mein 13th exam it is coming. Over 40 years, they never repeated a single question. How you are going to attempt that question? If you are practicing repeated question and important question, so what you have learned? So you are just learned how to pass classes. This is the point. You just learned how to pass over the year. Nothing else. So why it is happening? Why still you are hanging on that method? Why still you are hanging on that method? That we have to avoid. That only we are telling you. So how to do? So this is always we have. We are reading a lot, but we do not know what we are reading. For what we are reading an objective here. What is our objective? Are we are going in right track or not? Nothing else is there. According to our studies or according to anything. So getting by. You have to understand the difference between getting by and learning. What you have learned. That difference is noticed. Learning is not getting by the exam. Just taking the exam, passing the exam is not learning. It is a skill you should have learning. What you should take, what you should avoid. That we are discussing. Okay. So suppose for example you take case study. You are reading, you are underlining textbook, you are making summaries, you are preparing mind maps, and at least 7 times you have read, you will be fine. And read and again. Is this the answer? No. This is not the man. You are getting familiar with the subject. You have not understood. It is it is not the answer. It is not the answer. You have to understand the concept. This is not the answer. You are familiar with this is called illusion of competence. Illusion of competence means you are familiar with the one chapter you take. Some 13 topics are there. You have read many times. You have underlined NCRT highlighted, and you have gone through the question paper, and you have gone through the understanding. But what in fact you have not learned. You are become familiar with it. You are getting by. Understand the difference between getting by and familiarity. You are familiar with the text. Why? What is a test? You are familiar or you are learned? If you have learned, take one IIT question, you will solve. You are learned. Take IIT question and it is looking blank, you have not learned. You have become familiar with the textbook. Just becoming familiar with the NCERT textbook and repeated reading of the MCQs, repeated mechanically solving will not give you the fruit. This is illusion of competence. This we are doing always. This always we are doing. We have some textbook, exemplar book, and some purchased Arihant book, and we are rereading, preparing maps and everything we are doing. Result is not there. Still we are hanging. That is a cruel. Result is not coming. Still we are hanging the same method. And what a cruel method is? Because we are not knowing or we are not learning how to learn. Oh, that is objective. So be clear of objective. So again, the problem I am stating. What is the problem? We are just learned how to pass the exam. That's all. The overall our curriculum, we are getting that. Don't do that. How to, what method works, what method not works, that you have to understand. So illusion of competence don't have. Okay. So then what is learning? What is learning? And what we have to learn now this. So basically we talk about this is a neuron, sir. It is a neuron. That's only stores. We are storing everything in mind, right? We are retrieving. So basically this, when we are telling biology, they will not teach this. But when we are telling about neuron, they have to teach this also. Then it will be interesting to know about neuron, how to strengthen. So this is called dendrites. This is axons, dendrite spines. You see what happens? When neurons create a set of links, when you are learning something, first you will understand the basic, what the brain does, That all I told you, that again to repeat, what is happening, then I will check, computer, you will see. You see, the pinball game, you see, you are launching, one question is asked, you are searching in your brain for the answer. That's all you can do. If it is stored only, it will come, otherwise it will not come. It is not, the head is not in your control. That's why we are unable to face the exam, pinball. It is a famous forgotten Indian game. Forgotten Indian game given for that how brain you have to control and what are the methods are there to retrieve and practice. Astonishingly, British people wondered, 4 marks were there. 4 marks were there. 4 marks without any mistake, all Bhagavad Gita was repeated by mind. No small mistake in pronunciation. The entire book was kept in mind, memorized, learned. Okay, that this is how we have organized everything in mind. So entire book was carried by mind in India. That technology was lost. That was one of the basic games, this pinball game. How crowded the brain, how uncrowded the brain. That is the thing. So this is to do with you are launching the question inside the brain. How to retrieve that information. How you can control. That's how to learn. I am repeating so that you can understand. So basic thing, basic unit which stores information in memory, mind, brain is neuron. The longest cell also. It is in the microscope you can see. Because it comes in millimeter, so micrometer, okay. It is a good. That way also connectively. So one neuron joins with another neuron, dendrites, and it creates links. When it creates links, okay, yes, I will switch off. When it creates links, so yes, when it creates set of links, one neuron, another creates some set of links, then you are learning. That is called learning. So what happens? That process first you will understand. Again, neuron. You are giving new information. You want to learn something. That information you are pushing, like a ball you are pushing inside. You are launching inside the pinball. So one information you have launched inside the ball. Then immediately brain, one part of brain tells, both neurons come join together. Okay, they are coming together to store that memory. So they are very happy. So that connection is made. Snaps. This is called snapshot is coming. Snapshot. The information snap. That connection is called snap. The snapshot word came from that word. Snap. So snap is a connection. The connection snapshot, frozen moment. It freezes. Two neutron, it freezes. By connection. Snap. Okay, there is a connection is called snap. The connection, this connection you have to strengthen it. You have to strengthen it. So two neurons are joined together. That's how it joined is beautiful. So you are launching in your brain information. So neuron creates set of links when you learn something. It creates a set of links. Set, not one, two. According to the information requirement, which information? Identification. I am learned how child identifies father and mother. 3 months. It starts identifying father and mother. How you are identifying friend. In crowd, how you are identifying unknown face. This is a set of, according to the requirement of the image, requirement of the, how much, I can say how much kilobytes. Okay, it creates that many neutrons. So a set of link is generated. Set of link is connected by snapshots. It is created. So this link has to be created in brain. So if you are reading textbook, NCERT I have read 10 times, but I have not created a link, then I have not learned. That is the point you have to do. So now, how to strengthen? So you have launched on information to your brain. You have launched on information to your brain. And snaps created. Neurons are linked. So a set of pattern is impinged on your brain. Set of patterns impinged on your brain. That will be cleaned out. Janitor will come. Often janitor will come after 1 week, one cleaning duty will be done. That synapses will be cleaned. Unknown area will be cleaned. So priority you have to convert. You have to strengthen it. So what is the most powerful technique to help learn more effectively is not reread, not highlight or underline. It is a retrieval practice, recall. Not create a concept map. It is mechanically you are doing, that will not work. So it is a retrieval practice. Retrieval practice, a recall. You have to do mental activity. You can see, sage is sitting like that, you will think. Actually it is wrong. Sage is doing lot of mental activity. What mental activity he is doing? He is controlling how to control the desire. Correct? Mental activity should be there. Your activity should be there inside the brain, not mechanically. I have written 10 times imposition, 10 times this, 10 times I have made a concept map, not learn. If you are unable to retrieve, then not learn. Okay, so recall, retrieval practice done by you, yourself. This is one of the technique I want to hang on today. Recall activity is missing with our students. Recall activity, recollect, brushing, don't see your face. Paste on what you have to remember, definition. See that. Put the wallpaper, I for apple. That is the greatest technique for a child. Use now also, 11th, 12th also use. IIT is, before IIT we are child only. Put A for apple in the poster. Lot of vocabulary cards, flashcards are there. Lot of flashcards, it is hidden. You see, whenever Google, now worst ho gaya, Google. I am searching Google, Amazon, Byju, this only comes. Nothing else comes. Original search for entire foreign universities, never it comes. So we have to search via Russian engine. Okay, that way it comes. So society will fool us. So you should not get fooled. You should learn. So retrieval practice you have to do. You have to note in mind. Retrieval, recall. I have learned something today. I am recollecting entire day, next day. You mental activities do. Only once you are recollecting interest, that janitor will clean the snaps. Janitor might have cleaned. Nothing will come in the exam. So that you have to do. So retrieval practice, you note down first point. So first you have launched in your brain. First is a pinball game. You have launched the information. So my brain, today I am learning calculus. Differentiation, how to do. I launched one information. So initially neurons create a set of link. So let us say this link is that information. Some set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 neurons joined together and created what you have learned on calculus. snaps connected, 5 neurons joined together, and we are ready with the information now. But it is very weakly stored in your brain. You have to strengthen it to learn retrieval practice. So your retrieval practice, you have to do mental activity. Then it is becoming strong. You see, initial learning, this is the link. Then it has to strengthen. You have 2 times you have done retrieval practice, 2 times you have done retrieval practice, 2 times. It is becoming stronger. It is becoming stronger. It is becoming much stronger 3 times. So 4 times. So what they are telling is a janitor is coming clean. He will not clean. He will what he brain instructor, that side he don't go. Because that fellow is recollecting every day. That means something important he is holding on. So don't go and clean there. Brain will order this fellow, janitor, brain janitor. So that will be shifted to long memory in a proper place. It will be organized. That brain you cannot do. By retrieval practice only you are indirectly commanding the brain that this fellow is important needs. You create a room in long time storage memory, organized, arrange whenever you want you take out. So don't clean that fellow. So that information will be sent to a place where janitor will not clean. Otherwise, in working memory, it is like a RAM and ROM, read-only memory and random access memory. Once you switch off the power, random access memory gone. When even switch off, you boot your computer, read-only memory or hard disk memory will be there. Okay, that is different. You have to understand. Janitor will not clean. Otherwise, janitor will completely clean. How to instruct your brain that don't clean this information, at least for up to IIT JEE or NEET. Okay, that much you have to know. So how to do retrieval practice? Retrieval practice. Whenever you are doing that, you do retrieval. Or you learn to this, what I want, a different way you approach. Okay, the first retrieval practice strengthens set of link in your memory, neuron, synapses, frozen, and it is shifted from working memory to long memory. That is the only method you do. You have to tell 10 times to brain, array I want to important, this I am repeating. Then brain automatically will understand. You are slow fellow. Then you will put in the working memory. From working memory you will shift it to long memory. Then you will keep janitor ka no mat jao. Okay. So that way you have to see. Actually whatever we are reading, this is learning curve or forgetting curve you say. Forgetting curve. One time you have launched down information in the pinball game. One time you have launched. Set of links has been created. You will forget. It is nature. Retention will be exponentially, it will fall. It is natural law. That way we are surviving. We have to forget. Otherwise, so much information is there from childhood, it is kachara. So it is nature necessary. It is you have to control. By retrieval practice, I am hanging on the word again, retrieval practice, which we are missing. Again, the retrieval practice you have to do. This is the normal. So, for facing the competitive exam, so how much I need retention? How much time I have to do retrieval activity? When I am calling it is learning, that only we have to this is there. So, first initially it is information is falling. Information is falling. First information is forgetting there. So one time you have done practice. After practice again you are jacking up to 100%. First information always weak, 75%. So weak linkage generator. Synapses are 5 neurons, synapses, it is connected, memory is coded in our brain. So after 1 week interval, you see after 1 week interval, that subject you are recollecting. That subject you are recollecting in your brain. You are trying to test what I have learned. So you are testing that. You are testing that. So after that again it will start falling. But beauty thing you have to understand. What it will fall down to a higher level. Some retention improved. You have to notice here. It is a first practice retrieval. First after 1 week you are recollecting and trying to integrate. Your retention level is increased. Memory retention level is increased. That means brain starts telling this fellow is trying to recollect. There is something is there. Okay. Then I will shift it to. It is planning to shift. So second repetition. You see drastic. Almost 40% you are shifted. 40% retention level is coming. Then third repetition you do. You have come close to 60%. Fourth repetition you do above 75%. This is learning. Above 75%, your synapses or neurons created a set of links, you will not forget. Even it appears you are not knowing at moment when you are reading, but when you are attending the class, it is like this. You have to do addition. When you are doing addition, it will come automatically. Addition will come. Yes, this you do, like that it comes. So minimum retention level of learning. What it means that we are learning scientifically, that in synapses, when retention level is 75%, we are defining like that. What is learning? What is information is retained in the memory by synapses, shifted to long memory, and ordered janitor will not go. This is we call learning. So only in elementary school method, school level, your level, the technique available is retrieval practice, recall. It is not outside, it is by you. It is not by you. Okay? So correct. So this is an actual photograph. This is actual photograph of actual 2 micrometer. I told you 2 neurons are 2 micrometer level. So one neuron ka dendrite you are seeing. Dendrite actual MRI scan. Okay. Actually, after learning something, compared to this pre-training and 24 hours post-training, new dendrites are created. New dendrites are created. You see, here empty, here it created. You see. Actually, new dendrites are created. Here not there, here there. You see. Here you created. You see. Dendrites are actual. How it is happening? Actually, what the brain dendrites are stored. It is real. It is so here. You see, the same thing I am repeating. Same thing, because that is the only information I have to pass to you. Initial information I have learned on Monday, and different way I am telling you. Monday you have learned, Tuesday you retrieved, Wednesday you recollected, after one day you are doing Friday, after Sunday again, Monday again you are going to strengthen. 75% retention has come. 75% retention has come means it is learned. It is learned. You are able to see now. 70% retention. That is a definition of learning for us, what we say. What actually happening in the brain. It is like a pinball game. You are launching and you have to do. So spaced learning for memory, importance. This is retrieval practice. Same thing I am holding that again. So space your practice. Long term, single long term session, you are rereading that chapter and you are winding up. One day I have taken one chapter and I read, memorized everything. Okay, I will keep ahead, you are not learn. It has to be retained by your brain. For that spaced repetition, karna hai. So that is struggle. When you are, you don't understand. So I have learned something. After 1 week, I am recollecting activity without the book. I am struggling to recollect what happened. That struggle only makes the brain to work. That you have to carefully note. The struggle involved in trying to recall strengthens their long-term learning. That is punches inside. The retrieval practice, you are struggling. That is most essential that you have to struggle.